Hello everyone, so I'm at it again, another box, this time from Andy at So Many Legs, and it could be, I ideally want this to be 2 videos, but we'll see how this unboxing goes, so I don't know if I can actually divide it into 2 or not. I know what the first 3 are, and I've got a mug of tea, so it could be the mug of tea as a separate video, but yeah, it's exciting, isn't it? And you can find out what I got by watching the video. I'm not going to tell you now. Okay, bye. Okay, so here we go. Let's do this. I'm trying to cover up my address with one hand because I've been told you shouldn't really give people your address. To my knowledge, I don't have any stalkers yet. But yeah. Anyway, who would want to come see me? Anyway, let's do this. So exciting. I'm sort of hoping that I can do the mug of tea separately. As usual, not organised. I've got a box down here. I always forget about packing peanuts, how annoying they can be. I mean, yeah, they do a job, they're good. You want packing peanuts in your package. It's annoying when it's this time when you don't want them. You want to pick them all up over the floor and all that business. I can see the edge of the mug. I can see the edge of the mug just there. Ooh, so exciting. Yeah, I've got a feeling they're all going to be in the mug, aren't they? So it's going to be one video. Let's just see how we can engineer this to be 2 videos or not. How do we get this out? Okay, which makes sense really, doesn't it, from a packaging point of view. Heat pack. Loads of yeah, okay, right. Pretty sure they're up in here. Let's get this out of the way. Right. So the bubble wrap. Packet of slings. That mug. So Many Legs mug. I haven't got any spider related mugs. I'm not a pottery collector, is that the way you'd say it? Well, you know, not much of a collector of... I collect tarantulas, don't I? Another invert, I've got all sorts of weird stuff. Ants and cockroaches and stuff. Mantis now. So Many Legs mug. Look at that, beautiful. Such a beautiful mug. So, how's this going to work? If the top 3 are the ones that I know I'm getting, then I can do this in 2. And if they're not, well, no, I can still do this in 2. Okay, let's see what happens. So, these are the, yeah. So, C. Olivaceum. Middle Eastern Gold, European Tarantula. Now, I've been after one of these since I knew they existed, basically. I always wanted to get, when I realised there was actually a European Tarantula, I was like, wow, I can't believe it. By European, it's only just European, it's in Cyprus. And like Israel and North Africa, places like that. And I think there's been varieties of these newly discovered in Iran, in a mountain range in Iran. Same sort of species, different genus. Is that right? Same genus, different species. Anyway, so that's what I was after. Tom Miranda is the only person I know. There is 1 or 2 others, but hardly any people seem to make videos on them. Very defensive, is what people keep saying. Very fast, very defensive, never chill out. And amazing videos. If you want to see some videos of these, what's it called? World of Spiders. You want to go and look. And they've got these all in tombs in Cyprus. And in Israel, I think there's some in Israel as well. But in Cyprus, in all these like stone walls, there's like a tomb. And there's loads of them. It looks like within about a 3 metre square area, there's about 10 of them. And then H. Holothele longipes. Holothele longipes, which is a dwarf tarantula, and they're, what's the name of it? Trinidad Pink, I think it's called. And I love my dwarfs, I collect dwarfs anyway. Obviously this was just a cheap edition basically, so the order is basically when I looked at it. And looking at videos of these, there's a guy actually in Trinidad who videos these in the wild. He goes out and collects them. Well, not collects them, he picks one up in the wild. He says to find them you have to go and look near water, and it's very, very moist everywhere. It's all wet where he's finding them. So the only place he's found them is next to little streams and things. So I'm expecting to keep that on the moist side. But they're very, very fast, like teleporter fast, they are. so I won't be messing about with it. Then an eye mirror, the trapdoor tarantula. It's another one that Tom Moran's put me onto, and I've wanted one of these 8 months, something like that. I was expecting to get one at one of the shows and just couldn't find any. So yeah, you know how tarantulas seem to come and go, don't they? You don't know who's. At 1 minute, all the shops have got Balfsin, for instance, and then at the moment there's only one shop that's got Balfsin and another one that's got them just singly. No one's doing communals apart from one shop. And then, like I say, nobody's got these in. So the main reason I went to So Many Legs is because he had the Olivaceum, I might not be saying that right, and the Imera at the same time. Both spiders I'm after, and he's the guy who's got them. So that's that. Okay, so I'm going to stop this here. You're going to have to wait for that one. We'll do rehousings for these tonight. Holothurley Longipeps. Made up a nice enclosure for it. A nice sticker on it. The idea is that it's going to go underneath. There's a piece of bark in this corner. It's going to make a den under there, hopefully. Got a few sort of hollowed out entrances to that. Anyway, the main thing is, let's have a look at it. And as I say, this is the extremely fast one. Well, it might not be the only one that's extremely fast, but very, very fast, quick. And these have been warmed up all day since they were delivered. So, okay, this is good so far. So, if I don't get a photo, it's not the end of the world. It's more, do I get it in? That's the problem. All right, I can see it. Okay. Down there. I'm going to try and make him want to come out of the tissue. The issue. Tissue is the issue. Okay. Right. Very leggy. Well, he's looking pretty pink even now. Let's go in a bit. So yeah, he's looking a bit on the pink side. Oof. See how fast that was? He's out, he's out. It's here. Just see how, you didn't see how fast, I didn't catch him actually move. I knew these were supposed to be fast, but that was instant. Right. Oh. Speedy. Right, you're going to get to watch me not catch a spider very well. He's not running away from the brush too badly, actually. In fact, he's on the brush. Okay. And he's in. Right. Okay, stop there, get a photograph. Job done. Well, I managed to get one photograph. And then it darted off again. And now I was expecting it to be fast, but that shocked me, that did. But I need to know it's still in there, just in the fact. Yes, it's still moving. Okay. It's that fast. It's like instant. I didn't even see it. It came out of the tissue, hit the water bowl. That's the last I saw, and it was over here. So, but I knew that. I knew they were going to be extremely fast. Anyway, we got it. It's in there. That's the main thing. And I got a photograph, so we get to look at it. Make sure it's got the right amount of legs and all that. Anyway, good. Okay, so next up, Chatapelma Olivaceum. Middle Eastern Gold, Black Fury, there's a few names for it. Black Fury, that's not how it's spelled, it's Fury. Anyway, this is, as I say, I've wanted this since probably this time last year. There was only ever one person selling them. She was, I can't say who it is, but she wanted far too much for this same size as this. Oh yeah, it's a good size. Yeah, I'll come out this. Come out there. Now these are very fast, defensive. I mean, this is a tiny sling, so I don't think that really counts for this one. Get it in there. I didn't show you what I was doing with the flower. Maybe not poke it with some tweezers. Paintbrush is a bit. Sometimes when they're this small, I find a paintbrush, although it don't damage them, it's almost like it's going a bit. It's almost like the paintbrush is a bit overkill. I do have a very small paintbrush. Here we are. Can you just come out this way? Doesn't know where it's going. That's the problem. Right. Out of the tissue. tissue, that's all you've got to do. Right, okay. Might still be attached to the tissue, but it's... Well, I basically had to actually get the spoon out and actually start digging. I had no idea where it went. I couldn't believe how quick it sort of disappeared. It's there, in that corner there. So I've pretty much got to start again with all this. It's quite moist at the moment. I usually moisten them down quite a lot and let them dry out. So it's sitting in that hollow. It could stay in that hollow. I'll sort of cover it over. It wasn't anywhere near where I thought it might be or anything like that. It had literally disappeared, vanished. Right there like that. I'm sure it'll be quite happy. It'll find its way out when it wants to. I'll make a little entrance way out. That was crazy. I had to know that it was in there because it was fast. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to sleep tonight. I'd be going through all this, like thinking, did it really go in there? Did it shoot out when I wasn't looking? You know, where is it? I have to be confident that it's sort of in there. I mean, obviously this is a bit of a mess now. You know, people watching this must have the same feeling. You need the peace of mind of knowing that it's 100% in there before you start. You know, if I don't see it for the next 3 weeks, it doesn't matter. You know, I just know it's in there. If I don't see it for the next 3 weeks and I'm constantly in the back of my mind from here on thinking, but it could have just got out right on day one and I just didn't see it, and that was that. So this is not the neat, nice setup that it was a minute ago. Doesn't really matter, if I'm honest, but at least there's some bits that they sometimes like to use for webbing and building up. It's called rainforest bark or something, I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, we're there, that'll do, I'll get the top on and at least I know it's in there. Peace of mind. Okay, so final one in this video. Tarantula Bluefoot baboon, I think it's called. And it's the trapdoor tarantula. I don't know if there is any others, just this one as far as I know. So it's a different setup, not bothered with loads of stuff, but there's lots of this loose stuff. See? Like a loose, easy to web and make some kind of covering out of. The soil underneath down there is the same as everybody else has got. It's a burrowing species. Not too moisture dependent. It has got an actual made burrow down there with a deep hole. It needs somewhere to go straight away. But then there's starter ones just like here, this side here, that side there. And you know what I really want is for it to obviously make a trapdoor. I don't know how old they need to be to make a trapdoor or how big they will be. But as I was, you know, 2 different shows I've been walking around asking for these. And so lots of other people chimed in who had them and said, oh yeah, I've got 2 of those, I've got one of those. Pretty much everywhere I asked, if there was somebody else at that table, they said they got one. Very popular spider. It's just that not many places had them for sale when I wanted one. Anyway, well, nowhere had them for sale. Anyway, the main thing that I gathered from all these different owners was that a lot of them don't do the trapdoors. Some of them just sit on the surface. It's a good size, this one is, which I think it was meant to be 2 to 3. Can you see it? Really? Oh yeah, just getting a... There it is. It's a nice looking little spider. Let's see if I can gently get it down or get it spread out enough for a photograph, either one, I don't mind. It's quite sort of yellowy coloured. Well, no, it's not really, it's brown, isn't it? But lighter brown in some of them. Okay. Oh, right, it's in. It's come to a stop. So I'm going to get a photograph before anything else happens. It's a real beauty, this is. As you'll see, well, you've probably seen from the photographs the way I edit it. A lot of jerky, fast movement, but it almost started to burrow straight away as well. It's quite cool. Yeah, a lot of jerky, sort of fast movement. I'm hoping that settles in and gives me a nice burrow. That'd be cool. A trapdoor even better. Nice.